Hey, KB here, and today's video is all about Gen X. Maybe you remember seeing me as an MTV VJ back in the 90s. Apparently, I kept a lot of things over the course of my life. I just thought maybe I'd run a few things by you. If you still have these in your house, you might be Gen X too. At the end, I will have some footnotes. And by the way, if you like and sub, I would definitely appreciate that. Okay, so here we go. 10 things that if you've got around the house, might make you Gen X. If you kept your Game Boy all these years and your games and you've got the accessories to go with it, you might be Gen X. A lot of people have vinyl again, so just having that doesn't make you Gen X. But if you've still got a bunch of CDs stored underneath your kid's bed, yeah, you might be Gen X. Those might even be 8 tracks. If you kept one pair of slouch socks just in case they make a comeback, you might be Gen X. You still have a collection of concert t-shirts that you wear from the Peppers and U2 and Rage and the Smiths, Echo and the Bunnymen, Pearl Jam, and you even went to the Conspiracy of Hope concert. You might be Gen X. You still have a VCR somewhere in your house. You still believe in the power of Love's Baby Soft, so much so that you went and bought some more recently and may have to reorder. You still have the old school photo album where you have to peel back the plastic to put your picture in, and then it gets kind of all funky and weird and yellow. Yep, you're Gen X. While you may have invested in some newer Doc Martens, you've still got the OGs, the ones you wore back in college, and the ones you wore to the 9 Inch Nails show. You still know how to write cursive. And if you still have some cassettes and maybe even your old Walkman, yeah, you probably are Gen X. Okay, so let's get to the footnotes. First and foremost, clearly, if you know who Ren and Stimpy are, then you are maybe probably Gen X. I've got a video here on my channel with Primus. I went to Les Claypool's house and they had a jam session where they started playing Rush songs. Les and I are both wearing Ren and Stimpy shirts. In terms of the games here for the Game Boy, I've got Belmont's Revenge, the Castlevania Adventure, T2, Star Trek, Quicks, and Tetris. Then when I went to Hong Kong, I got this cartridge, which I think has about 50 games on it or something. Some of them I don't know. Okay, so when it comes to the CDs, I can't let them go. I just can't. I don't know why. I don't know why I can't let them go. I think maybe it's because when I've gone to the resale shops, you can see how little they sell for. I have a ton of concert t-shirts still from back in the day. I actually already did a video about 3 unique concert t-shirts I have from the late 80s, early 90s. That is on my channel as well, so you might want to check that one out. I did a video about Pearl Jam, and that Pearl Jam t-shirt is in there. Apparently that one is worth some money. And yeah, I'm not kidding. I bought Love's Baby Soft again not that long ago because it smells good and I was nostalgic and I bought it and it smells great. It smells great. If you happen to notice in the photo album section, I was wearing a couple of swatches in those pictures. Guess who still has those 2 swatches? Plus another one. Couple things about the Doc Martens. I actually made a short film about bringing home a new pair of my Doc Marten brogues. So you might want to check that out here. It's on the channel. But also, yes, that is a real 9 Inch Nails backstage pass. I have a video about several of my backstage passes that I have kept in a scrapbook. And also for proof that I do have some experience with Trent Reznor. He and Richard Patrick actually once came to my radio station. I used to run WBRU, and I had to go pick these guys up, take them to sound check, and bring them to my radio station for an interview and drive them around. We were sharing stories. I remember some interesting stories. But yeah, so that's real. Yeah, the tape thing, I have kept those. I don't know why. I have some great interviews from my days in radio on cassette. I have an interview with Lou Reed actually that I'm going to be sharing. So stick around for that. It is just audio, but it's great. So, and it's it's an interview with Lou Reed. Hello. Okay, so footnotes are over. Thanks for checking out the video. If you're Gen X, we rock. We don't take any BS. We're just gonna tell you to suck it up. We're just gonna tell you to be like, oh, what? Oh, you get your feelings hurt. Like, just don't F with us. Okay, cool. Like, sub. See you on the next one.